Okay, and welcome back, guys. So today I'm going to be adding the roles for the button. So I have an alpha that I'm going to be using to add this on our jean jacket. So I'm going to use that right away. So I'll go to the jackets and go to the highest subdivision level. Go to the highest subdivision level for this. Okay. Okay. Then I'll be on the standard brush. I'll create a separate layer for this, and I'll name this buttonhole buttonhole stitches. Maybe just buttonhole instead. Buttonhole. Okay. Put this on drag rect. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. So I'll go and bring in my alpha map imports. Okay. So I'll select this and I'll start from the bottom part. I'll isolate this model and I'll start from the bottom part around here. I'll drag something out. Something like this should work. It's not grabbing as much details as we would want it to. I think we need more subdivision levels on this, but I think if I go any higher than this, my 16 gig RAM would not be able to carry it. So let's just carry on. I'll do I'll do another one in here. Let's see. Maybe around 30 should be fine. 30 should be fine. I'll drop something out here. Do something around here also. So we have 1, 2, 3. Fourth one should be here. And the fifth one should be around here. And then lastly, should have one in here. around here should be fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So what we're going to do now is to create the buttons for this. So I'm going to export a lower subdivision level for this into Maya and then create our buttons in Maya. So under export, smooth normal turn off group geometry, let me go down to around, go down to around, I'll go down to I think the lowest subdivision level. Let's just go a bit higher. Let's 17K. Then we'll do an export. On the, let's use this new folder. Let's just do this here. Okay, I think we have that exported now. So if we go to Maya, I'll change the workspace to modeling standard, and we can just drag the jacket in. And then we will create the buttons for this. So let's give it a different material setup. Give it a different material setup. Let's use this bling material, and I'll kind of darken it some more. Something like this should be fine, I guess. Okay, so now we'll just create the buttons for this. So let me bring out the reference image I have for this. So we'll go to like the front view, just on a grid. Hold shift, right click and hold. Let's draw out a cylinder. I'll delete this. I want to turn on interactive creation. Cylinder. Okay. So I want this to be eight-sided. So this to be an eight-sided cylinder. Then I will delete the back faces. I just work with the front face. Let's use our multi cuts, and we'll do something like hold shift, click enter, hold shift, click enter, hold shift, Okay, enter, enter here also. I've let all of this. I'll go to the scale tool and just try to line this up accurately. Now select all of this, control delete to delete that. I'll just expand this out a bit. I want to darken this material so I can actually see what's going on here. Okay, okay. So we have this now on quads. So if you do an auto smooth on this, it's on quads is fine. So the next thing we're going to do is, so let me look at this at an angle. Look at this at an angle. So I'm going to extrude this. I'm going to do an extrude, so I'll go to a perspective view. So I'll just do a sharp duplicate for this. Because I'll just to have a backup. Do an extrude. And just push this out like so. Hit G on the keyboard to do another extrude. Push this out also. Okay. So you have something like this. Now just expand this some more. Okay. Select, I'll do a loop on the center edge and try to position it in the center of the model. Go to my scale tool and kind of inflate this on the edge. Just inflate this on the edge like so. Okay. Now select this tool at the bottom part. Go to the scale tool and just push this out like this. Okay, let me select this edge also. This and this. From the center, I'll scale those out to make it look like somewhat like a, a circular or rounded shape. Okay, that's fine. Just want to kind of do this extrude inside. So I'll do a, okay, I'll select these faces. I'll do an extrude or hit the scale tool and extrude inwards like so, inwards like so. Hit extrude again, push something out like so, a little, hit the G key again, pull this out, scale this in, hit the G key to extrude, pull this out some more, pull that in like so, and push it out a bit more. Around here should be fine. Like so should be fine. I'll do an extrude, hit the scale to scale this inwards like so, hit the G key and extrude this inwards like so. Hit the G key again, do an extrude, and then spacebar to delete that. Okay. Oh, let me bring this back. I think I will still need this. Yeah, I'll still need this. So let me leave this like. Then I will hit the G key, scale to extrude inwards. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to select this loop and do a bevel for that. So I'll leave that as it is. And then for this inner ring inwards, I will do something like I will select this face and I will do a duplicate face. Select this, push this out, maybe not too much, something like this. And I'll do an X. Okay, let me decrease that some more. I'll do an extrude, push this out. Okay, I'll do an extrude again. I'll extrude out like so. Something like this should be fine. Okay, and I'll do an extrude again, push this inward like so. Don't know how far this should be, but I think this is fine. Then I'll do an extrude, inner extrude like so. Okay, so something like this should be fine. Multi-cuts, I hold shift to kind of have a center cut on this. Then I'll go to my edge mode, select all of these. I'll do a bevel. Let me see how this looks when I do a smooth on this. Okay, I'll go to my multi-cut tool. Just do something here, add the cuts here, add the cuts here also, and do something around here too. That's fine. Okay, so I select this now and I do like a smooth on this. I need to add something here also around here, and then around here like so. select this object and do the same. So add the quotes here and here. Let's see. Yeah, we need to have a quotes in here, maybe around here should be fine. Let's do smooth for this. Okay. Let me isolate this. I want to see if I can select this loop and then push, kind of create some more thickness around there. Use my multi-cut to do something here and here. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. So this should work just fine. So we're just going to take this. Let me group them. Name this button. They are already in a group. I'll just push this in place and try to figure out the proportions for this. It's obviously too big. Okay. So I'm going to take this down some more. Yeah, something around something around that size should do just fine. So now I just need to so we will do, let me see. Let me make a duplicate of this. Duplicate, I'll hide that. So I'll select this guy. I'll push him out some more. Since this guy needs to be a bit wider. Let me do something like this. Okay. Then something around there should work. Yeah, something around there should work. Now this feels too wide. Try to push that in. Okay. Okay. Now push the overall shape back in like so. Do smooth for that. Okay. Yes, I believe this should work. So what we will do now is to create UVs for this. Let me do another duplicate again for this. Isolate this. Add add edge loops in the necessary parts. I need to have my edge loops on. So kind of move this to the center like so. Somewhere around there should be fine. I'll do something like this. Yeah, this should be fine. This will work just fine. So I hit 3 on the keyboard and then I would go to modify, convert smooth mesh preview to polygons, but I don't need it to be this much. Let me bring out my channel and drop this in here. Should be on 1 also. Stuff looks like I think I'll need more than just 1 for this. For this front facing button. Okay, so I'll select all of this and I'll delete history. Now let's create some UVs for this. Okay. UVs. So let me go to my UV editor. Go to the UV editor. Okay, so let's create some quick UVs for this. We have something here already, but we'll create something from scratch. Let's start with camera base. and I will do have an edge loop here. Okay, do a cut. I will isolate this piece, isolate this piece, do another edge looping here, cut, and do unfold. Select everything, do orient and layout. Okay, so we have this. This is fine. This is fine. Then we'll do the same for this guy. Isolate this. Let that edge. Let this edge also. We'll do a cut. And we'll double click on this edge. Do a cut also. Select all of these, unfold. Do a UV layout. You can straighten the shell if you want to. I don't think I'll be straightening this shell because it won't be too it won't be actually visible on it won't be very much visible on our final renders. So I don't see any need why I should straighten that UV. But if you want to, you can always do that if you want to. That's fine. So selecting all of this button, get all of this, able to UV layout, modify, I have my settings in there, shell padding 20, tiling, type padding 10, texture map 4K, pattern resolution 4K, what else? Preservation, shell pre-scaling, 3D ratio, which is fine. Shell pre-rotation off, click apply. So the next thing we're going to do is just to arrange these buttons on our model. Maybe I'll just let me do something like this instead. Let me see if I can just stitch this together. Gonna unfold. Okay, so if we just leave this like this instead and do a UV layout for this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Go to objects, name this outer, 16. I'm just name this button hinge. Okay. All right. I'll give this a slightly different. I'll give this a slightly different material so I can properly see this. Okay. So I'm just going to duplicate this. Control D. Buttons. Let me turn on my caps. Let me use my front view as a reference guide, as a guide rather. So we have like 6 buttons. One, two. Check this out again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 of this. Then we have one. Oh, well, we're still going to bring it into Zbrush and try to match things correctly and as closely as we can. Okay. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. One last one. So I'll probably be push this in some more. Probably be hiding behind this color. smash this guy in. Okay, no, okay, that's fine. So what I will just do is just to select all of the buttons, and then I'll go to, okay, I need to push this guy outwards some more. Same with this. Okay, I'll go to my UV editing. So you guys can even complete the rest. It's just to export this out into Zbrush and then properly position them as accurately as you can based on the alpha you've already created on the opposite side of the jacket. So I'll just go to UV shell, select all of this, and just do a layout. Just do layout. So that should arrange all our UVs in place. Then we'll just do an export. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Select all these select the button and export these as OBJ. New folder, buttons. Okay. So now if you go to ZBrush, we'll bring this in. So let's do an append. We'll append a sphere. Select that sphere. Do an import buttons. Go out of isolation. It means something's now it means something's out of place now, so we need to make some corrections to this. So for the button, let's go to, it's like they came with different poly groups. Oh, that's cool. I think they came with individual. Let's see. Nah, not completely. So here's what we're going to do. We'll select this, max all of that, Ctrl W, max max all of this, Ctrl W to give them a new poly group, max all of this, Ctrl W, Ctrl W, Ctrl W, Ctrl W, okay. Before we carry on, let's go to the shirt model, which, and then I would go to my move tool. I want to just push this up. Just push this color up. Max that, invert the max, go to lower subdivision level, and just push. Get a closer view on this. Let's use our move topological brush. Yes. Okay. Let's make some adjustments here. Push the garment out of her neck. Go to lower subdivision level. We can move to just push things out. Check around. I'll do likewise in here. Do likewise in here. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So now let's go back to. So let's increase the subdivision level some more. And let's go back to. Sorry. Let's go back to our buttons. Okay. So let's start with this guy. Mark that. And we'll just pull this down like so. Okay. We will just put this spacing down. Okay. Put control and tap on this. I think the next one should be around here. I'm just doing manual adjustment to this. Okay. And the next, put control and select this guy. Just push this around here. Alright. This is roughly around where it should be. I don't know if this button is supposed to be a tad bigger than it is right now. Okay, no, let's just leave this. Let's just leave this as it is. But it feels too small. Buttons feels like they are just too small. Let's just put all this where they should be. Then we can just do some adjustment for the sizing of the buttons. Okay. Just trying to eyeball that size. I don't want it to be too big. Okay, let's do some let's do some adjustment on the size. Let's do 1.16. Okay, so around 1.1, 1.16, 1.18. Let me do this correctly. 1.1, 1.16. Let me get a much closer view on this. Yes, a closer view. 1.16. Okay, roughly there. Okay, the last piece. Okay, I'll pull this up some more. Okay, that's fine. Pull this out some more, like so. Okay, just doing some minor adjustments. Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, so I think we're done. The next thing is just to bake out our maps, I believe so. Yes, so I'll see you guys in the next lesson.